going to show you a very simple pasta recipe from Neapolitan tradition. It is a pasta with beans, and it is a little different from what you can find in the recipes of the other parts of Italy. Because the Neapolitan found a way to make it very creamy, so basically the beans disappear and the pasta is just like a tomato pasta sauce with slightly red, very creamy and very delicious. You're gonna try it. It is a simple and cheap recipe. The beans have been in our tradition since before Roman times. They were considered the food of the poor because together with the bread they would give a complete suck of energy for working all day long. So it was for all classes but mostly for poor people. And of course we have introduced the tomatoes after they were brought back from your side of the ocean. And yes, let's try it. It's a very simple one. Here are all the ingredients that you need. Pasta, get a thick pasta, so rigatoni or something that's thick. It's better if it's smooth, so pasta liscia would be better. That's what it means. And you're gonna need a can of cannellini beans, white beans, or you can use the dark beans. You can cook them yourself, so get the beans and soak them and everything, or you can just get the can and use the can. Remember, you're gonna need the beans and the water from the beans. Then you need tomatoes, let's say 4 tomatoes for a couple of people, garlic, parsley, of course olive oil and salt. Okay, select 4 tomatoes. I'm gonna wash them, remove the stem of the tomatoes, and then I'm only gonna cut them in half. Pour some olive oil in the pan. By some, I mean a lot. And I'm going to turn it on high for now. And clean 2 cloves of garlic. When the oil is hot, I'm gonna add the garlic and let it go for a few seconds so it gives the aroma to the oil. And then I'm gonna add the tomatoes and lower down the temperature. Now, I don't want them to cook too fast, so I'm just gonna let them go with a low temperature for 5 minutes, let's say. While you're doing it, at some point turn them. See, they're not burning, they're just slowly cooking. If you want, after a couple of minutes with they being like turned, you can remove the skins if you don't like them in your pasta. Sprinkle with salt. While we wait, we can chop the parsley. Now, as I said before, if you don't like it, you can remove the skin. Just like that. It peels off very easily. Okay? just gonna drain the beans, but save the water, okay? So add parsley, temperature up, and then the beans. And we let them inside together for 1 minute or so, so it gets well the taste of the garlic and the tomato. One thing that you do while you wait, you just break the beans so they make a better paste. So garlic, I'm going to remove it. So now what I do, I pour 1 cup of water inside, and then I cover it and let it go for 10 minutes. The reason why I'm doing that is because I'm going to cook the pasta in this pot, not separately and then add it. So it needs enough water to cook the pasta together. But now, as the beans go, I'm going to put some water to boil, because I'm going to add it a little at a time as the pasta is cooking. So we're going to do the same process that we do for the risotto. Okay, just dump the pasta and stir. And as we see that it gets dry, we add a little bit of water. It's gonna take longer than it would take just by boiling it separately, but it's gonna have way more taste this way. Okay, now see, it is drying out. The water is drying out, so I can add a little bit of water, just a little at a time. You don't need to add more. Just like that. Just like if you're doing risotto, same process. It needs to incorporate the water together with the sauce. A little more. Now the pasta is ready, so we're just going to sprinkle it with a little bit of fresh parsley, and then pepper, and a twist of olive oil, and the pasta is ready. You usually make a larger amount. This is the Neapolitan tradition, and you eat it for the next days. It's good for a few days. It actually gets better because it gets more and more tasty as it ages, of course. So now just enjoy your pasta and fagioli Neapolitan style. Buon appetito!